Hi guys. How do we get the comments up here again? They moved it? Trying to figure out how to get the comments up here. It's not the same layout. How do I get the comments to stream on top of the StreamYard? When I click comments, there's no layout anymore for me to put them on the screen. Hey, Felice. Pin the comments on top of it. What the heck does that mean? No, I want the comments to stream down the side like I have been. I can use OBS, but it's got to be the easiest way possible. So I guess StreamYard changed the comments now. And they're not going to stream on the side. Hold on, I'm trying to find a workaround. This is just so typical. Why would they take away the comments that people can put on the side? I don't understand. I might need to get some help real quick. Honey, can you come up here? I need technical support real quick. I'm on. I'm going to have Ryan try to fix it. Since he's here. I'm sure he's going to kill me. I don't know why they would do that. It was like one of the best things about StreamYard was the fact that you had the comments on the side. And why would they take that away? It's just like such a goofy thing. In Stream Elements. What the heck is Stream Elements? Alright, hold on. Hey.
Yeah.
So they took away the comments thing where everybody's comment is going down the side. And it says I can use something called Stream Elements Overlays.
Do I like pause the stream so I can look?
I can't. You can just come. It's just, there's 3 people here. It's totally fine. Hi, everybody. This is what ChatGPT is saying. Usually, here, let me show you. Usually, I click this comments button right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like lines over here. And then I can pick for it to go down over here. But now it's saying StreamYard took it out. But it says you can use Stream Elements to do
I
it.
think you're going to have to redo the stream then. If you're...
I don't think so. It says it's an overlay.
Just do it, I guess.
No.
I don't know anything about this.
I don't either. Don't leave. Stream Elements, click Overlays. Overlays. And I don't have Twitch.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you should turn off the stream for a minute.
I can't turn off the stream for a minute. Okay, so I don't know what to do.
I don't either.
Well, no one can talk to each other.
Can't you look at the comments from YouTube or no?
What do you mean from YouTube?
Like on the... I don't know how it works. I don't do this kind of stuff.
Oh, please don't leave. This is streaming over here. Where's the chat? This is streaming over here. Where's the chat? This is streaming over here.
It's going to keep
I
echoing.
know, it's going to keep echoing. I can't do that. You got to help me here.
It still shows up on here.
On where? No, I just put that comment there by clicking it. Usually everybody can talk and it's like a scroll.
I don't know.
Please.
I don't know.
It says stream elements, click launch, click copy overlay URL. What does that mean?
Maybe you should turn it off and we'll try this. Hold on.
I can't turn it off because I can't come back.
Yes, you can.
Sign into stream elements.
No, you're gonna have to like make an account and everything. It's gonna be.
No, it says you don't have to make an account. View on YouTube account.
You really shouldn't be streaming you making an account or logging in.
Hey, Mom. Oh, God. I don't see launch or overlay. Seriously, you can't just come in the thing. Please. Okay, stream elements is right here. Now it says dashboard, activity feed, revenue history, streaming tools, sponsorship.
Streaming tools.
Overlays. Okay.
What are the options?
Create new overlay.
I guess so.
Okay. It says 1080p. Okay. Welcome to the new editor. I'm not touring. Start building your stream by adding a widget. Widget.
You're gonna have to turn off the stream to do this. I'm telling you.
No, I'm not turning. I can't
Okay, well
turn it
then
on.
you can't do it on the stream.
Here, can you look and just see what these two options are? Hi, you guys. I don't know why they stopped putting comments on here. It's okay without comments on the side. We see each other's comments and chat anyway.
Yeah, just
How do you chat anyway if I can't see the chatting?
They have their own comment thing on the video. It's just open another tab and you can look at it.
How?
Just open your YouTube channel on a tab and then just have it muted. Just go to your channel. Top right.
Okay.
Your YouTube channel. and then mute it.
Okay.
Mute the YouTube channel. There you go.
Yeah, but where's their comments?
Do you not see the chat?
No, because I'm putting in.
Just apps. You can see it at the bottom.
Can you guys try to chat really quick? What happens when... Why is this so delayed? Right.
I don't know.
Well, I can't see it.
Okay, but it's not the comments that are delayed. See, they I just asked them to like comment something just for testing purposes.
Okay, now I just lost the whole screen. Okay, I see the chat on the YouTube one.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, so can I be on the YouTube one or no?
Yes.
How?
You were looking at it. That's it.
But it's delayed.
It's not delayed. The video
It is.
delayed.
I'm watching it.
The video is delayed. The comments are not delayed.
So just what?
Just leave it. Just use that. Will that
It's
work
gone now. Can you please just look up a workaround for me on StreamYard?
This is the workaround.
No, it didn't work.
Well, it did. You just closed it. Just put the comments to full screen or whatever.
How do I put the comments on here?
You can't.
Ryan, can you please look it up?
Can you do this one night? I don't know why of it like working like.
Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Holly. Hello, Molly. Hello, Felice. So I don't understand. It used to be that I could put the comments on here. Did they take it away? Did StreamYard take away the comments in the last week? Yeah, StreamYard did change how comments work, and that's why it feels like the old comment feed layout is taken away. What the official info shows, what is still supported. StreamYard has a chat overlay feature that shows comments on the screen in real time from supported platforms via a built-in overlay. You can toggle it on and off. Here, what used to exist, it used to be a way inside. Ryan.
What?
Says the specific overlay, the specific layout option was removed by StreamYard in recent builds.
Okay, then go.
Wait, what changed? Comments tab behavior was overhauled. The old layout panel where comments would flow down the side directly in your broadcast was replaced by the chat overlay and individual featured comment controls. Where is this? The chat overlay is the new official way to stream comments, but it's not the same as the old feed. What to do now? Use StreamYard chat overlay. Built-in comment display that scrolls live, not a docked comment layout. Use a third-party tool like OBS with a chat widget for a side feed. Okay, well, I have OBS. Guys, Brian and I will figure this out for next week because I just don't even know.
Can you work with this right now?
I really don't want to. I'd like to
Just
see what everybody's saying.
Open up the video on your phone and have it open on the comments. That's the only other solution. Just mute
Why
your
can't
phone.
I do this chat overlay?
Just mute your phone.
Can you just tell me how to do the chat overlay?
I don't know how to do that. Just mute your phone.
Guys, I'm going to mute the whole thing for 1 second.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, due to technical difficulties, the chat will look. Okay, due to tech. Okay, wow. Hello, everybody. Zen, nice, happy, fun. Let's see what everybody said. We see the chat below you. The side scrolling chat is just there. It's just too tiny for me to read. Well, they took it away. They took away the option for me. You know, I had them all like going down the side and it was so nice for everybody. Now you have to have like a whole new program to overlay over it. And that is way above my pay grade. That's not like a Gen X thing. All right. I'm sorry, you guys. We'll fix it for next time. Hello, Holly. Hello, Rebecca. I hate tech trouble. It is the worst. We see our chat below you. The side scrolling chat is just there. It's just there. It's too tiny for me to read. What the heck? I don't, you know how they used to go down the side and I made them big and everything? Gone. That's just gone. Comment test. Well, I can put comments up here, but usually they just scroll. This is one of those things that could drive me insane. Wait, where is the chat overlay button? Maybe I should just start drinking. As long as you guys can see each other talking, I can see all of them. Hold on. Testing 1, 2, 3. We only need the comments down below. Can't ever see them on the screen anyway. We don't need the side comments to see our chat below. Fine, okay. It's different than what I see because I'm not on YouTube. Hi to Ryan, who definitely did not want to be on screen tonight. Comments are on the screen now. Okay, great. Can you see our chat? We don't need the side scrolling comments. My hair looks great. You guys, I got these new things. They're called Clickets, and I got to show them to you. Okay, I ordered these before Christmas, and I just want you to know that I'll be ordering more of them. So it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I always used to wear my hair up. And then when I got sick and lost a lot of hair and I had to get extensions, I couldn't wear my hair up anymore because you could see like all my sewn in hair. I didn't think it was that pretty. These are individual little clips. There's this shape that looks like the little, you know, like the little mouth. And they are magnetic. So you pull one side back, pull the other side back, put them together, and it's one thing. This is the shape that I'm wearing right now. This is the one I really like, I think. This one, the nice thing about it is like you can wear this and like lay back on a pillow or something because it's flat. So each one of these is like a little grabber. So you grab half, you grab the other half, and then you put them together and they're magnetic. I mean, why did we not think of this? They're called Clicks, K-L-I-X. They have the longest shipping time known to man, but I can't wait for people to start copying these so that they'll be everywhere. But how brilliant are these? I'm excited about them. So, what's going on, everybody? Anybody have any good news? We could use some good news. This has been a really just not a great start to 2026. I don't know. But there's a lot of makeup. And I have lots of things to say about it. First, everybody, anything going on with everybody that we all need to know about? Anybody have anything with their kids or traveling, husbands, news, things that have happened? I saw is everyone on our Only the Best chat that wants to be? I was like wondering that. Who is... Does anybody want to be added to this that isn't on here? Is Felice? Felice is on here. Holly's on here. Molly's on here. I think Rebecca's on here. Maria, I haven't seen her yet. You guys, did you like my idea yesterday when I said that I think that she should do a get ready with me with Annie? Because there was that person that was little girl that was doing all the cooking that she had on her stories, and I was like dying. I think she needs to do a get ready with me with the animals. If she is going to wear a full face of makeup while doing farm work, I want to see her do it out in the wild. Who's with me on that? Okay, good news first. So you know how all this stuff from Chanel is like sold out everywhere? Guess what? Anybody who wants to order anything from the collection, my good friend and wonderful Chanel person who works at the Bloomies by me has been on a short little leave of absence, like she had to take some paid time off or lose it. She has the whole collection. She's going into work tomorrow. So anybody who missed getting anything from Chanel that wants Chanel, we can do it. I'm going to put her number on here. And you can text her what you want, and she will send it out to you tomorrow. She's darling. Felice has met her. When you, at Bloomies, when they have a Chanel, the Chanel is actually not part of Bloomies. It's its own thing. So there's no like bloomy sails or anything on it, but she does have all the pieces. Now, I told you guys I was done buying everything, and I meant it. I bought 3 things from this collection, and I'm going to show them to you first. Number 1. I've been waiting for this since we saw it about 3 years ago. It started coming into our feeds. It was a lot of different color pinks at a lot of different times, and this is the real deal. I'm sure you guys have seen swatches of this. I'm going to show them to you guys anyway. This palette, for me, is worth it just for this color. Like, I love this color. This color is absolutely spectacular. If you are a cool toned person, or you are just somebody who really enjoys going the mauve-y direction versus the peachy direction, which was the last palette that I skipped from this, this is going to be that palette for you. Molly, it is. It is a stunning palette. Surprising though. So we know that the formula in the giant quad thing is different from other Chanel things. The one thing I have to say this time is the person who put this together actually chose lip products that are coordinating with the colors in here, which was wow. It's not going to go with some other collection that they're going to have like a long time from now. You would think that this is going to be crazy pigmented. Now, I think once you rub a little bit on these, they get better. It is a truly gorgeous palette, the best thing from Chanel in a long time. Hallelujah, I agree. So this is the really bright color, guys. It's nowhere near even as bright as the bright color that's in the Gucci Westman one. She had that really, really bright color. This is so punchy and pretty. It is great. The next one I want to show you is my favorite, which is this mauve tone. It's a real mid-tone mauve, but it is just my jam. I love it. I love this color. I think it's spectacularly beautiful. The next one I'm going to show you is this one that's more of a highlighter. And it actually reminds me a lot of that eyeshadow that they put out. I'll have to pull it out. That had kind of like, it was like a single. It was kind of that whitey pink. And when you look at it up close, it looks like a pink highlight. But it's also kind of golden, like very pearly. I like it. This color was the one where I was like, I don't know if this is going to work. I just think it's so bizarre how they just all of a sudden go into like a whole different family. However, I've kind of learned to like it for a really weird reason that I'm going to show you. So these are the 3 colors. I will tell you that as far as this goes, for me, it really just isn't an eyeshadow palette. I don't find myself wearing these kinds of colors on my eyes. I would go deeper. I mean, I'm sure you could use them on your eyes. I don't know. I don't love them for that. It is just a truly gorgeous palette. It really, truly is. And This is a good one to travel with. You've got the mirror. Now, I did try it as eyeshadow, and it kind of worked, but it also kind of didn't. So I think it's going to be up to you. I'm going to have to take off what I have on here. I'm going to show you the pieces that I bought, though. I only bought 3. This is spectacular. This little eyeshadow, number 257, it's called Gris Rose Metallic. And let me get some wipies. It is so pretty. It is such a gorgeous, cool toned, just such a beautiful sparkly. I'm going to show it to you now. So when you look at it in the pan, it really kind of looks sort of like silvery gray. And when you swatch it, you get this very reflective, whereas they would say metallic, very pearly, silvery gray. But when you look at it super closely, it's like an iridescent, pinky kind of lavender. It's almost like a highlighter for your eyes. The other color that they have, and I'm sure you've seen it, is more of like a peachy vibe. And I just didn't understand it with this collection. So I was like, that's an easy pass for me. Truly gorgeous palette. Definitely not going on my eyes. Dang, I didn't pick up the one because I thought it had a funky shift. Now you want it. Okay. Everybody who wants any of the collection, like I said, you can get it. All you need to do is text my friend who works at Bloomie's, who is unpacking this box tomorrow, and it will be yours. Let me put her information in here for everybody. Like, this is what I was so excited about, because I think a lot of times we think we can wait. And Chanel, I feel like, messed with us this time. It was like, oh, it was just sold out like in one day. Like, really? You don't just think maybe the economy was bad and you didn't put out a lot of them? I don't know. Kind of weird. Okay, her number for texting is 847 361 2669. I told her that I would be giving this out tonight. She is ready for your text messages. She's holding a lipstick for me because I changed my mind. I really want to get number 257. Even though it's a matte lipstick, I'm going to use it with a gloss. The color of it is almost exactly like this. And that was the other thing that was kind of cool, was they did a lipstick that's like this color. They did a lipstick that's sort of like a little less metallic, a little more red, kind of orangey red. And then they did that mauvey one, that 257. That's my jam. That's the one I want. The Brune Rose single is really pretty, but I won't wear it with this collection. It will be an easy one and done summer look. I agree. If anyone is beautiful in warm tones, it is a gorgeous color. Beautiful eyeshadow. And I have to say, the singles formula, not like these. The formula in these are stiff. You definitely need the right kind of brush to pick it up. I found that tighter bristles that had a little flexibility did the best. I'm going to go into the mauve color, the one that I love, and just show you. It's very buildable, and it doesn't get away from you. It's just so damn pretty. And this crazy one that I thought was going to be like, if you just take a little bit of that on your brush and you go like right under your eye, it just gives you like that little, the little, I don't know what to call it, the little windburn, for lack of a better winter term, a little windburn. I love it. Now, this one does look really good as an eyeshadow. It's a great topper. I want to grab that other one and just do like a little comparison. I even, to test this out, I took some clear lip gloss that I have on my hand. Just use the back of your hand. I went into my favorite, and then I rubbed it into the gloss. By the way, I do this all the time, like if I don't have something that matches. And there are like no rules that say you can't do this. You can, let me get you a little closer. You can absolutely use pigments that are in your palettes to make your own lip products. There's no rule that says that you cannot. You got lipstick in 357. Reverent. It is stunning and doesn't feel matte at all. That's what I heard. She's holding mine. I'm excited about it. Now, weirdly, this color does have a purpose for people with cool tone skin that I want to show you. Okay, first of all, I went to Sephora today. I know I shouldn't go there. It's bad. The Mario medium light soft sculpt is, for me, the only way I can look not dead in the winter. I swear, it is the best deal out there with the best blend. I mean, you just go in here and it doesn't make you look streaky. You give yourself some cheekbones, a little definition under here. You get a little color on your face. I was looking dead and I was like, you know what? It's time to rebuy. And honestly, I don't think it'd be a better choice for the winter. I really just don't. Let me take this off my eyes because I've got a combination of the SUQQU and the Chanel, and it's just kind of not relevant. Let's talk about the Hermes. Okay, fine. We knew it was going to be $1 million. Not a surprise. It was $145 for the foundation and then $110 for the primer. Here's my problem. Their first complexion product that they came out with, they called it a skin tint. I'm not taking off my mascara. I'm not in the mood. And everyone hated it. Do you guys remember, like, people would put it on, they're like, it's okay, it's okay, it's not bad, it's okay. And then all of a sudden, like, some of the truth tellers were like, it's terrible, I can't stand it, you know, blah blah blah. So, you know, I think that we are at the point where, I'm not going to say it. This is cute. If you have any Balm Essentials, this is virtually clear. It's got a little bit of a pinky tone, but I kind of also think that it's just because it's going on top of like other pink. But if you don't have any of them, this is a nice one. I still think if you buy one, it should be the sculpting one because it's just like a very plain. It just gives you a little bit of light. Whereas this, I mean, it gives you kind of a shine, a little bit more than like a Vaseline. You're back, Rebecca. Rebecca's back. So Rebecca taught us all that this is a face palette, and I can accept that. However, gotta put something on my lids here. All right, we'll just put a little of this on. I don't want to put the Victoria Beckham on because it's just a little too yellowy with this. So this is just the MAC Paint Pot and Painterly, just to sort of get rid of some of the veins and things. The thing that was so nice about this collection for me was that it took me right back to the 90s. It really did. 1994 is when Rouge Noir, they called it Rouge Noir everywhere else. We referred to it as Vamp. Even though Vamp was really not started by Chanel, they kind of made it big. I vamped my nails for you. Vamp! Nobody used to wear their nails in dark colors, and nobody had ever seen anything so wild and exciting. Okay, so when I looked at the collection, obviously I knew that this was going to be the thing that I had been waiting for. I didn't get that one from Holiday that they had that had like the purple and the magenta and the, I don't even remember. It was just so random. Then they did one, the first one I feel like they did was like all like reds. I just don't really need a red face palette like that. And when they did the peachy one, I would have gone peachy, except they went like orange. And I was like, I am not spending $95 on an orange palette that I'm never going to wear. And then this started appearing on all of those secret sites where all the Asian people get this stuff first. And it looked different. We had all seen it. It was very exciting. So I knew I was going to get this. I am a Balm Essential lover. Now, if you are somebody who doesn't love a completely, it doesn't exactly completely dry down. It's not like you put it on and, you know, you're free to go. This has some hydration to it. It's got an emollients to it. I mean, I saw somebody say they could put it on their eyes. This will crease on your eyes in 30 seconds. And I've never cared for it on lips because it just doesn't feel like a lip product. Vamp, the cute bomb is indeed cute. It is a cute one, isn't it? I actually think it's really pretty. Okay, so these as one and dones are fantastic. Let me pull out that color. Oh, I should have done this earlier. That was way too easy. A while back, they did a color called Blanc Pearl. And it looked like it was going to be Blanc, except when you got it out, it had a pinky gold shift. I'm going to put that right here. This has a pretty similar feel to it. I knew that it looked familiar to me. And when you put them side by side, I don't think you would be like, oh, no, they're not the same. They're, for all intents and purposes, the same, except for maybe this is a better quality shadow for the eyes. This is in a much stiffer formula. These are like dreamy in comparison. Their singles, though, from Chanel, I think are so good. However, you could have the color. So a lot of people have bright pinks and things. I think this is an unusual color, but you really, it looks better on warm skin. What I did find with it, though, if I take a nice soft brush and I go into this more metallic color, it does a really nice job of warming up the face on somebody who is light skinned. And because it's kind of a metallic, what I just did is even prettier if I go on top of it now with a little bit of a bronzier kind of a tone, like a tone. But it just brings out some extra color, and I think it's a fun one to have. Okay, the lips. Let's talk about the lips before we do the eyes. Rouge Noir was a major color. I decided not to buy it because I have Velvet Decade from Lisa Eldridge. And I think these dark tones, hers is somewhere in the middle of like that cherry and that brown. It's like in some lights it's one, in some lights it's another. I'm going to leave this balm on because when I put on a dark color like this, it's not that attractive. Now, in 1994, I would have gone full vamp, okay? So let's just take a look at what that looks like today. Now, I would have lined it. This gives you the basic idea. I think on some people, this could be a beautiful lip, especially if you're really not doing an eye or you're doing a very soft eye, which I'm going to show you. I'll use the gris that we got. And I'm going to do this just as a one and done for right now, because I think that when you wear a lip like this, it just deserves to have its own moment. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this with just a little brush from Wayne Goss from a while back. And you can see it's got like beautiful reflect. It's a very pretty one and done. And I think if you really want to be retro, now I will tell you the one from Chanel is a very matte lip, and it shows every nook and cranny, every line, everything. So you have to be ready to either prep like I did, like just with a gloss on and not have it be so matte, or create a stain and then maybe put like a clear matte lip balm over it, like Clear Coast from Phytosurgeons. To me, buying the lip wasn't worth it because I have Velvet Decade. I really don't wear it. This isn't my vibe. It's not 1994 anymore. I kind of feel like there's a way to feel like I've got the idea without spending $50 on something that's going to wind up sitting in a drawer. So the two things that I thought of that will give me the vibe, but also allow me to wear the kind of makeup that I want to wear. One is from Lisa Eldridge and one is from Victoria Beckham. These are just examples. Now, the one from Victoria looks like it's going to be dark. It's called Cassis. I'm not lining right now, just to show you colors. This is just a balmy stain that feels good. It doesn't dry out my lips. And it brings in the spirit of what we were, doing back then. I don't think we need to shock anybody anymore with our style. I think we've all completely gotten through that phase in life. Vamp, the cute, the bomb is the bomb. Oh, I know. I think this is fantastic. These are really comfortable to wear. I don't feel like everybody's like, look at Michelle's lips. I don't see a million lines. I haven't even lined this with a lip liner, and I'm okay with it. It's the kind of lip you can put on without looking. You can shove it in your pocket or in your purse. In fact, I found one of these in my purse because I really like the color. The only thing I hate is that you can't roll it back down. So you feel like you have to sit there and go there like this and like this and like this forever. I don't. But this gave me the vibe that I wanted, and I could do a dramatic eye if I wanted to. The other one that I thought of was from Lisa Eldridge also. And it's one of my favorites of hers. These are her, I don't even know what she calls them because I can't read this small. I'll have to look. She calls them her lip balms. I don't know. This one is called Metropolis. It's that nice winey color again in a glossy, delicious, even more emollient than the Victoria Beckham, I think. And I just feel like it's vampy enough for me in 2026, you know? I don't have to go out there with crazy lips to feel like I know what's going on out there. I do think that when you go and you start putting on these like one and dones, I still often feel like I need to have a crease. I just took out Utopian Dream because I thought it would also be kind of fun if you wanted to play with it with the big palette. But I'm just going to use it to show you that it's got a really nice taupey crease color. And I always feel better if I have faked my crease. You guys know over here on me, I go a little bit darker. Remember, we're not doing windshield wiper motions anymore. We're only going to about here. And then we always go up and out. This is a really buildable shadow from Chanel. But I just think that framing the eye, even if you're doing a one and done, I just feel like because I'm hooded and you really see a lot of this when my eye is either I'm looking down or I'm blinking, I like to have that wide open feel, and I like to fake my crease, and I like to use some of the real estate out here to make my eye look more lifted and bigger. And we haven't even lifted with concealer yet here. So if you do want to do one and done with that, it's totally a do. It's a great idea. The new NARS are lovely too. Ooh. The balms or the eyes? What are we talking about? The lip balms that they just came out with, the new ones. All right, so I'm going to show you this on my eyes in the way that I would do it. I need to get this off my hand or I'm scared it's just, I mean, I can't even wear this kind of color on my hand anymore. Now, I know there's a video of Lisa who uses it very sparingly as a stain with a lip brush. Great. Listen, if you want to go full vamp, I am not here to tell you that you can't. I am definitely not the vamp police. And it just didn't feel right to me. And the only thing that I can say is I just don't have the kind of lips anymore. Where is that lip liner? I don't have the kind of lips anymore that can pull that kind of thing off. I also like to wear eye makeup, but I mean a dark lip with, you know, just mascara and nothing else, gorgeous. Just gonna put a little liner on here. And going into like a color like this that's gonna accent the depth. I think can also be a way that you bend the trend. You know, you make this work for you. Listen, if we're going to go through a trend and we're going to come back around again and we're going to have to do it a second time, we get to decide what parts of it we're not going to do again. Like, I'm sorry, but my hair will never be up to here again. I'm really into sheer vamp. Exactly. Sheer vamp. Holly, you come up with mid, you come up with sheer vamp. We are Vamp, light, sheer vamp, all of those things. Now, I did use some of these as eyeshadow, and it didn't really look sick, which was kind of nice. Where are some of my eye brushes here? This is just a rougher 15 brush. I'm going to go into my favorite first. It's this mid-tone, kind of mauve-y tone. It really does do a nice job of coming onto your brush. I'm just going to use this to begin to pull the eye out. And I like this one on the end because I really like this one as a blush. So I'm just going to pull out. I do feel like having that crease in place makes this whole thing work, because I started to put these on and I was like, what, where does everything go? And it just got a little crazy. Your journalism degree is paying off. Yes, Holly, it is. Okay, now I'm going to go into the really deep color. Now, this is the one where I was like, ooh, am I going to look like I have some kind of like an eye infection? But what I did was I kept it really tight to my lashes without it being, you know, a harsh thing. You could use a smaller brush. I love these Shoto ones. Get it right on the end there. And I just put this one like right behind my lashes just to get that little lift at the edge. And just by pulling it out like that, instead of having a real wing, you can have all the wrinkles you want. You can make all the faces that you want. Nothing skips. Everything's here. Everything looks nice. It's a good one. The shifty shade, the highlighty shade, I like the way that the little single goes in the center with that little bit of that silvery gray, that lilac-y silver. So what I like to do with the other shade, aside from put a tiny little bit on my cheeks, and I'm talking tiny because you guys know I'm not super into like highlighters that are looking like highlighters, but this color does a fabulous job taking up the real estate over here, or as just that little reflection in the center so that you don't look super tired. So I'm really dabbing on here. This is a stiff formula. You still do have to shake it off. And I just start right here. And I kind of flick up into this area. And it doesn't have to be dark. It just has to be like, is it going to catch the light? That's all I'm trying to do, is catch light. And I'm barely touching. I'm holding my brush way back, going right on that tear duct area, bringing it around. And you'll see it just makes you look more awake than anything else. Now I'm just going to take a finger with this color and very carefully keeping it above where I put that magenta, just to blend it in a little. Because this color has a little bit of like that brown to it, it makes such a great color for underneath the eye. And I'm going in with just a small little fan brush, going right up here to where the top lash meets the bottom. And you don't even have to do the whole eye if you don't want to. I like to go a little bit heavier and then kind of go a little bit lighter, just because I think it helps to pull out over here. But I think what this does, this shadow, is it makes it less overall pink. And I feel like it makes it easier to wear as a shadow. And I like to use the Chanel, guess what it's called? Rouge Noir. And this is the one that I like to tightline with, because anything that falls into the pinky purpley category, this has always made things pop. If you're a wing person and you're into a strong wing, by all means, take out a brush, map it out. I would do the wing in the Rouge Noir. You do not need to buy that other liner if you have these. And I will tell you, personally, I feel like this format, when it can be an eyeshadow or a liner, is far preferable to me than the skinnies. I think these kind of drag a little bit. And with this, I always feel like there's flow and I can use it as an eyeshadow too. Like if you really want to, you can go right behind that top lash and you can just smudge it instead of making a wing. So I know we've all talked about just endlessly about them. And it really just depends on your eye shape and stuff, but you can give yourself a little something behind those lashes. And I think this was a really fun collection that they did. So I passed on the warm eyeshadow. The eyeshadow looks amazing. Thank you. I think it's really pretty. But I also want to show you that if you have some sort of iridescent-y pink eyeshadow, and I'm betting like $1 million that you all have some kind of shifty, whitey, pinky shade. They're very popular. And honestly, obviously, the packaging is beautiful. It brought me back to 1994. I'm loving the vibes. I'm so happy that they gave us a pink solution to the peachy one that they had done. I wish they had come out with both of these at the same time. I think they could have really done a fabulously, wildly, for everybody, collection at one time if they had. I do like that they made the lipsticks the colors of these. So if you want to pick up the bright pink or the kind of ruddy red one that there is, the mauve, or the Rouge Noir lipstick that is the deep, dark, real vamp color, call my lady. Send her a text tonight. Tell her what you want, because I am telling you, this is sold out everywhere. And I don't know if it's everybody wanted it or Chanel tried to make it more scarce or what, but it is going fast. Fast. You can do a lot of different looks with this. The other thing I want to say is you can do this without buying a damn thing. You can go into your eyeshadows and find some sort of pinky mauvey tones. Bet you got them. You can make it messy if you want to with smudgy liner. You can put on any kind of deep berry lip, light berry lip, anything in the vamp and lighter category. I am fairly certain that everyone in this chat has a lot of pinky mauvey blushes. And if you don't, it's because pinky mauvey is not your thing. I mean, if you told me to get out all of my peachy, orangey, you know, it would be hard for me. These are colors that I can live in and that I love. Do you need the cute? You don't need cute. If you are a fan of the clearest of clear with no sparkles, this is a good one. Because some of the ones that they do have like shimmer in them, and I love those during the holidays and stuff, but not as much during the regular year. This doesn't even have like the same kind of shimmer as the one that that is sculpting, the one that I love for every day, that makes it catch the light. This one is almost a clear with a slightly cooler tone. And I've noticed that it does stay very glossy. And I kind of like that look right now. It's like young skin. I saw this in a very old makeup book that I had seen like a million years ago. And they said to do this with like a petroleum jelly kind of thing. So if you highlight, obviously, like we all know we like to go here. Some people like to do their nose. A lot of people like to go right above the brow. This book also said to take a little bit of it and just not everywhere, but a few places on your face. Just dabs. Doesn't need a lot, but what it will do is different angles that you're at when people are out, they're looking at your face, your skin will look much more youthful and dimensional if you just give yourself just a couple, like don't go crazy and make polka dots everywhere, but it really makes a beautiful difference. Hello, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. How are you? So I think that everybody can Chanel. I think that if you have these tones, I think of course that they're very like winter and fun. But I also think, oh, You'll catch right up, Kelly. The important thing that we learned today is that I have a Chanel person who has not started selling her collection yet. Let me put her number in again for everybody. Okay, Natalia. And she is a Chanel boutique inside of a Bloomies. Separate entity. This is her private cell. If you want one of these pieces, tonight's the night, guys. I'm not saying that it's not going to be anywhere else. I'm not trying to freak anyone out, but it's sold out like everywhere. And I started kind of going, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to get that lipstick. That's when I started making my own lipstick with my clear gloss and a little eyeshadow. You can scrape it out if you want. I've seen people take like those little store containers, and they'll take an eyeshadow that's maybe too pink to wear on the eyes, and they kind of chisel it out and scoop it in and mix it up with some clear gloss of some kind, and it's not a waste anymore. Michelle, I bought everything but the cute bomb and no lippies. Okay. The other thing I want to tell you is I am a huge Lisa Eldridge fan. You guys know I am. I am like weird about my skincare, and I have a very hard time making changes in my skincare. It is something that I am not good at. I have added 2 things recently that I want to show you. The first one is the Multi-Quench Hydration Mist with Pure PGA, PGA Complex, Glycerin, Aloe, and Osmolites. This is the one you guys told me about. This is the prequel. It's got a nice mist. I think if you can spray something that is not simply a hyaluronic acid, go for it. Now with Lisa, it's a little bit different. I don't know why I didn't get on this bandwagon earlier. She is a makeup artist, and it's hard for me to go from makeup to skin and skin to makeup. But when you're Lisa Eldridge, I mean, she's been the global director of Lancome for a very long time, and it is without saying that she's an expert. I bought this because I have been feeling like I'm drooping. First of all, my zip broke, like it cracked. It's pulling apart. They're sending me a new one. We're up to 40 emails now. So we'll see when that gets here. So I haven't been able to do my thing. I've been using the Mayasama. I love this. It is still one of my favorite things from last year. I think I will have this for a very long time. The warmth on here, oh my God, I love it so much. And it depuffs me. Okay, the Lisa Eldridge. First of all, the mist. Even if you're Rebecca, who hates spraying anything in her face, like she literally cannot stand it, I think this would be okay with her. What I forgot about with her complexion products and stuff is she puts that ingredient in called Film XL, a brilliantly clever biopolymer network that on contact with the skin forms a resistant and flexible mesh. 3 minutes after application, skin is visibly sculpted and smoothed with a subtle lifted and tightened effect. Gotta tell you, agree. That's quite a claim. Love the Lisa spray. And I know. I want to buy the cleanser now because I want to use it for face massage and face masks. I'm not saying this is unnecessary. I'm just saying my face is falling down. I'm looking for some options, and I trust her. You know, I trust her. I love her. I think she's amazing. this ingredient, I'm not saying that, you know, it's going to get rid of all of my problems, but it's not going to hurt. Not going to hurt. It's a good one. And this prequel is fabulous for hydration. These are not expensive. These I don't feel bad about recommending. I think that everybody can benefit from some refreshment during the day, spraying in between skincare layers, trying to get the product deeper into their skin. My next live that I'm going to be doing is on what is going to happen with skincare this year, and I'm going to blow you guys away when I talk a little bit of preview about that. All right. Anybody want to say anything about the Chanel? Oh, and if you have Black Cherry from Lisa Eldridge, this is another one that you can, I mean, you can always dab and put a little of it. You can dab with Vamp. You can dab with Velvet Decade. You can create a stain. You know, there's all those things. You're not late. What do I have on my eyes and face? I have all my components. Okay. On my eyes, I just did the single from the collection, Gris Rose or whatever it's called. And I did this, but I gave myself, I went into Utopia because that's what I grabbed. And I used the taupe just to give myself a crease that's there and not hidden. And I've got the cute balm on. And what did I put on? For foundation today, I just put on my SUQQU Skin Tint because my skin felt dry and this is really nourishing. I used Biscuit. Oh, did you guys see all the new colors that they're coming out with Westman Atelier? Let's look at Amit's page. I'm so excited about this. I feel like we're going to be able to have a bronzer and a contour now. And I'm just like, what? It's going to be great. Let's look at it. Okay, so she is going to have Cola, a cool, rich espresso, Olay, a neutral nude latte. I think that looks really pretty. I like that one. Toast, a neutral pecan, Cocoa, a cool mocha, and Whiskey, a neutral rich fudge. Can I just eat the fudge? I love fudge. Like whenever you go on vacation, you go to those places where they've got like the big marble thing and they're scooping around the fudge and stuff. And you're like, oh, we gotta get some fudge. It gets crazy. Did you get the Brune Rose eyeshadow too? I did not. I passed on it because I have lots of peachy eyeshadows in my life. And I know I won't reach for it as a single. If I need a peachy eyeshadow, I'll grab for it. But I've heard it's beautiful. If the quality is there, if you like a warm tone, I think you will love it. Westman looks amazing. It's gorge with the Gris on it. You know what, Kelly, if you are, I don't know if you're back on social media yet or not. If you're not, you can send me a photo of a swatch and I'll put it in the Only the Best chat. And that way everybody will have it. I think these are going to be so popular, you guys. Look at that color. Like as a very, very, very light person, it is hard to find a neutral to cool, very light shade like that isn't deathly gray, you know? You can text me a swatch. I know you're up. She's off social, guys. So if you want to get a message to Kelly, go through me. Typos are my life. Okay, so then we have toast, a neutral pecan, cocoa, mocha. Kind of like that one. It's almost got like a little red in it. Like I could see like, oh, vacation vibes of a suntan. I like a brown red. Do you guys remember that brown red Chantecaille blush that they had? It came in 2 colors. Shit. Well, one was called, I still have it. Help me, Molly. I know that you know what that blush is called. There was a lighter tone blush that they did, and then there was a deeper tone. And it was the one that they had forever. Oh, I can't remember, but it was a red brown, and it made you look like you were on vacation. Okay. What's my favorite? Cool Mocha looks so pretty. Oh, I'll be swatching all of those. I will be swatching all of those. Oh, speaking of swatching all of those, I don't even remember if I took pictures. How could I not have taken pictures? I went to Sephora today and found out 2 things that are crazy. What brand? I didn't hear you. Oh, this is Westman Atelier. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? What did I say? Oh, Petrita. Okay, first of all, you guys know everything turns orange on me, right? None of... What brand I didn't hear? Oh, of Chantecaille. Remember the 2 blushes? There was the lighter color, but then there was the red brown that we loved. Do you remember what those were called? I want to say one of them was like in Italy. The name. I can't remember for the life of me what those were called. It was like that powder, but it was like a gel, like a baked gel. Goa. Yes. What was the other one? Goa and was it? It wasn't Tara. It was Goa and somebody look it up. I'm dying to know. I'm 5 minutes behind, but just wanted to add that the LE cleanser helps the redness in your skin from retin-A. It's a miracle for some magic reason. Well, I love miracle magic reasons, and I was very happy to hear that Victoria Beckham finally did right by you. I'm hoping to say the same thing about Zip when they believe me that the package that I could track, they couldn't, whatever. One more lip that could be vampy without being vampy is Kulfi, and this is the color Fig. This is a stain. And I know Chanel does that lac, but it's very dry. And these are not. These are not dry. Like you could get that sort of vampy color. The LA cleanser is a miracle for rosacea. Well, that is something that is good to hear. I think Lisa is very meticulous. Like, you can trust her, right? All right, I'm going to take off this eyeshadow. Actually, can I take a quick bathroom break? I have been downing coffee today like crazy. And I'm going to share, I have 3 things that I want to show you from the new SUQQU collection. I have the eyeshadow palette, because there's only one. Then they're doing singles. I didn't get any of those. She gave me 3 PR things. I have a new foundation of theirs that's very light and gel-like that I think people are really going to love. And I have one of the new liquid blushes that is absolutely gorgeous. And what you need to remember is that it is free shipping if you buy during a launch. Agreed, the LE cleansers. Okay, I'm buying the cleanser. Oh, Molly's fantastic prequel. I want to show you guys. Okay, they didn't make that damn, like, the really good moisturizer for a while. They now have the Rich Cream. So if that new prequel, if the other one excited you, this one's going to make you do backflips because I'm so excited about it. Rich 24-hour moisture that alleviates minor irritation and itchiness due to dryness and eczema flare-ups, formulated with a potent blend of colloidal oatmeal. Oh my God, it's so soothing. Ceramides, allantoin, which is a very soothing ingredient, and adenosine. This intensely moisturizing cream absorbs easily and provides relief to dry, distressed skin, developed for dry to very dry skin. I want to dance about this. I'm so excited. The new blue prequel in Rich is insane. Do you know that from personal experience? Do you already have it? I'm dying. I ordered 2 of them because I feel like they're going to sell out of it. Plus, I needed the free shipping. Raise your hand if you order something just to get the free shipping, because I can't be the only one. And I know Molly and I are both like that. Yes, you ordered 2. Well, you had to, because otherwise it wasn't at Target. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to show you the SUQQU, and then we can just like chit chat a little bit. Does that sound good? Chit chat while I'm not here, since you all can see each other's chit chats. I'll be right back. Hi. Oh, I'm so cold. Like, I feel like every single video I'm like wearing like these like crazy sweaters, and I'm freezing all the time. I can't stand it. Okay. So anybody who wants anything from the Chanel, text my lady tonight. She will send it out to you tomorrow, and you don't have to worry about it not being anywhere. Okay. I always buy for free shipping. I'm so bad. I do too. I do too. Okay. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys is I want to talk about the patch or tie for a second. I'm just going to his website. So I went to Sephora today to look at the Patrick Ta. That was the whole reason for my visit, and to return the powder melt because I don't really wear powder. Okay, so this new blush in this interesting purple color, I'm going to go with it's more electric pink on than anything else. And I had one of the girls who has deeper skin do it on her hand also. I think if you're going for this vibe, Mob Beauty just came out with these colors. If you want something a little bit more muted, I would go with Wisp from Phytosurgeons. This is a very specific customer. It is neon. Molly, I'm going with neon. It's weird though, because the cream, or whatever we want to call it, the gel, is very almost colorless. It's weird. It's pinky. I was thinking that I was going to buy it and did not. It's a very mysterious color. Like on them, it looks like a little touch of lavender. It is not a little touch of anything. Could he not do more purple? He has every tone of pink imaginable. I know. Like, if he's going to do it, could he? And he calls it cool toned. And I just kept thinking Barney. Barney the dinosaur is what it kept reminding me of. I don't know. If you like it and you have it, that's great. And I'm not trying to tell anybody that you shouldn't get it, but it's not lavender. It is not what we were all thinking. Okay. Then there's this soft launch. This is a really interesting color that I do want to pick up, and I want to tell you why. And it's not peachy like this either. I just want to say that first of all. It's not peachy. When you put the powder on and then you put the cream, you get a coral that is mostly pink, but in a really good wearable way. There are a lot of us out there that crave corals that we can wear, that lean into pink enough that they don't turn orange on us. This is that color. It's not limited edition. You are not under any, my God, I have to get there and see it kind of an idea. It is a beautiful color that I think suits all of the people who have a hard time with coral. So weirdest recommendations from me, because it's the exact opposite. I agree, Molly. Barney purple at least. That actually looks interesting, like salmon maybe. It's so crazy, Molly, because you put it on. What does he put on first? The powder, right? And then when you touch it with the cream, you get this gorgeous pink leaning coral that I think is going to suit so many people. And I think it's a total summer color. So like I would put this in the back of your mind and think spring sale, Sephora or something, or some sort of imaginary sale that Patrick Ta is going to have because he never has one. This is an instance where I would say, put this in your mind for summer. It is a coral that I don't know who couldn't wear it. Like I can't imagine who would not be able to wear this color, because I feel that depending on your skin tone, it really pulls differently, and it's just so gorgeous. Really lovely color. Have you tried House Labs Blush in Glassy Ginger? I just got it and it's perfection. No, I have not tried that. And that's like a stick, right? Like a round looking stick. The reason why I get that Patrick is Patrick, and I get it. But his blushes, although they may be plentiful, like if you look down here, he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. He has 20 blushes. That's kind of a lot of blushes to pick from. But Soft Launch, I think, is a really special coral that people should think about. And we will look into Glassy Ginger upon recommendation from Holly. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Okay, so SUQQU kindly sent me 3 things that I want to share with you guys. And then the rest of the collection, it comes out, I want to say like the 22nd. I have the info. If you weren't here earlier, these clicks, I'm telling you, revolutionary. And you can lay back with this because it's flat. So like, you know, like on an airplane or something, you can lean back on these. You can clip them without using the magnets or with using the magnets. This one with these little teeth, like even if you have like super fine hair, you can clip in, and then these click together also. They just did bows, which was, I draw the line at a giant bow in the back of my head. But I think these are special. If you can wait 3 months to get them, I suggest purchasing them. I think they're great. Okay. I am not going to try this on for you guys tonight because we have a little bit of time. This launches a little bit later than the rest of the things. SUQQU has different foundations. You guys know that I'm a super fan of the foundation. This is an extremely creamy, hydrating product. It is a pot. I know a lot of people in this group do not do pots. This is a dry, mature person's dream product. It just is. It's just that good. Your skin looks amazing. It feels terrific. I absolutely love it. They also just came out with their skin tint, which on days when my skin is stressed out like today and I'm red, this is a skin tint that feels delicious. Like if you have not dry skin, you don't even really need a moisturizer with this. It is so hydrating and it gives more coverage than you would think you could get out of a skin tint that feels like nothing and looks like everything. You're me, you're people. You and Holly. Do you want me to just single you out? Holly and Felice. Meet the pump. This is called the liquid foundation. And I have had a version of this before. I have tried it on, but I didn't want to wear it today because I wanted to have on all Chanel. So I have, what's it called? The Water Fresh tint on today because I did the Chanel. This is the SUQQU pump. And let me clean off my hand. I want to pull up the total info on this one. I couldn't show this until yesterday. This one was under embargo. Okay. So this is the liquid foundation. See how it's got a little bit of a kind of running down my hand. It's very liquidy. You need a very small amount to go a very long way. It is so ultra thin that I think in warm weather, like when you just are like, ugh, I can't put anything on, I'm going to feel like I'm suffocating. Look at that coverage that that just gave. I have disgusting veiny hands. This is so delightful and lightweight with enough coverage to make you feel good. It's already dried down. It's not tacky. It's self-setting. It's amazing. So it says this is their most radiant liquid foundation. Now remember, hydrating and radiant are two things. This is both, okay? The secret to the heightened luminosity lies in the richness of its light-enhancing ingredients. Okay, I'm so excited to read this, but I got to drink some water. It's formulated with an increased amount of high luminosity oils. The radiant film that holds these oils adheres firmly to the skin. I'm agreeing with that. That is, I'm going to model this for you, believe me, but I wanted to at least show it to you. The smooth texture leaves the skin with an even more luminous glow. The liquid texture envelops the skin in a soft, glossy veil as it enriches with two types of high luminosity oils that produce a beautiful sheen. An oil gelling agent holds the luminous oils in place, ensuring that even with their increased intensity and thin and even film adheres beautifully to the skin. The result is a texture that feels fresh, yet delivers excellent coverage, I agree, with a high luster finish that stays in place, leaving the skin radiant and luminous. And I'll talk more about it when I try this on for you guys. But it is really a standout product that I think will make a lot of people happy, regardless of your skin type, to be able to have something so thin yet so effective is really, truly amazing. I mean, when you think about the fact that a foundation is a lot less full-bodied than even the skin tint, it's very special. It's thin, like the Lisa Eldridge kind of feeling, but Lisa Eldridge's, I would say it just dries down. This, I can still feel that it's nourishing without being sticky. My hand feels soothed and hydrated without being like crazy shiny and everything. But I can't wait to try this tomorrow. I'm like very excited about it. I think it's going to be a super duper product. And I think it's one that when you get a foundation from a company that is not part of a large conglomerate, so that it truly is something that is special, I think it's neat, because it's not like, you know, some foundation that they had from another company and like they switched around the ingredients. Like, this is something that they have worked on delivering. They didn't want it to be oily. They didn't want it to be shiny. They really were going for that really like skin finish, but it's in no way matte. It looks youthful, you know, it looks like skin that's been cared for. And I love that. And that foundation is definitely one of the things that it's all over my computer, that you can order as part of your free delivery. So wanted to let you guys know that. Then they have come out with a whole new product. These are really cool. Gotta pull these up. Okay, I need to pull this into here. Okay, so this is what's coming. If you look up at the top, that's a nail polish. I'm going to go around like it's a clock. So at about 3 o'clock, that is a highlighter that has a peachy blue tone. And I think it's going to be gorgeous. Their highlighters are very thin. So when you look at that and think chalky, it's really not. They did, you'll see around the side, there are 5 of these liquid blushes that they came out with that will be permanent to their collection. And then there's one that'll be a limited edition. With SUQQU, 2 numbers tells you that it's permanent. Is that right? Yes. 2 numbers tells you that it's permanent. 3 numbers tells you that it's not. So like this is 05. There's one called 101. So that will be one that is just for this collection. They've also done, if you keep going around the clock, around 7 o'clock, there are some eyeshadow singles. They actually did 3 in their luster formula. That's like a real sparkly, beautiful, you know, like great toppers kind of thing. And then there's a new formula that's coming out that's like a shinier kind of idea. I can't tell if it's going to set down yet. I don't know. I haven't tried it. Then when you look at around 9 o'clock, you'll see that there's 2 different shapes of lips. They're skinny lips like that. First of all, they all are, you know, like you can take them out and move them around and refill. That's the word I'm looking for, refill. My menopause just didn't give me the word refill. The ones that are more pudgy looking are my absolute favorite lip products of all time. That's the Moisture Rich, and it is absolutely like wearing a lip balm, but you get color, you get longevity. It's wonderful. Next to that are their Velvet Mattes, which are not super drying. They are matte. I do like them. I have a bunch of them. It's a very nice formula, especially for a matte. In the center there is the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to show you guys today. I'm going to give you a quick preview of that with this blush. And then when the rest of the collection comes, we'll do the foundation and all of that. But it's a really beautiful collection. Let me move this. So you can see up at the top, the last cheek one is the one that's going to be added for the collection. Then we've got 3 of these shiny shades and 3 of these like sparkly shades, or 4 luster shades. So there are 2 balmy kind of moisture rich lipsticks, and then 2 of the Velvet Mattes. They did 1 eyeshadow palette, and it looks like 7 singles. This spring collection is called, I really hope I say this right, Albaytuari. Albaytuari. I'm going to go with that. And it means that everything has to become beautiful in its own way. And I love that. It says, as spring arrives, cherry, Japanese apricot, peach, and plum blossoms each blooms in their own way, flourishing not in comparison, but in authenticity. Obaituri is celebration of individuality echoed in this collection that honors the quiet confidence of staying true to yourself. Love that. Inspired by flowers that reveal their beauty and character freely, this collection brings together shades shaped by the unique essence, led by SUQQU Complexion Face Color, delivering a fresh, dewy flush. Each shade melts seamlessly into skin, adding radiance and joy while awakening a soft yet assured confidence within. Well, hell yeah, let's get some confidence going. So I picked number 5 because I'm a sucker for a beautiful deep pink or mauvey pink. It is a really nice doe foot. And I have found that a little goes a long way. We're going to start with 1. And I'm going to use a brush for this. This is the Refer 05. I love this brush because you've got the shorter side and the longer side. And I feel like this is great for moving it around. This is great for padding. But the color is gorgeous. No, I am a true believer in the fact that if you can use fingers with a product like this, I think it's important to, because you can lose some of the luminosity, some of the oils, some of what's making it really, really special if you use something that soaks up too much of the product. But as you can see, like, it's just, it comes in so many different shades. There's beiges and, here, let me show you. There's that lavender that I like really, really want to try again, you know, because I feel like we got kind of burned with the lavender from YSL. I have the top one on the left, and then that beige, I kind of want all of them. They're really pretty. And then there's a limited edition one also that comes with, that's the last one that, oh, here, wait. I thought we were just looking at that. I'm very sorry. So this is what they look like. That lavender actually looks like it could be a lavender, like a real lavender. And the one without the cap on it is the corally color that goes with this collection. So these are the colors. The 01, the 02, the 03, the 04, the 05. Those are all permanent, and the 101 will be the limited edition one. Okay, so they did the mellow shine. So we'll have to see what that's like in real life and if it dries down, whatever. And the bottom ones are the luster shades. And those are like my favorite to play with, like on other shades. Those mellow shades look very, very beautiful, very one and done, very elegant, laid back. And then you get a little bit more of the sparkly with the luster shades. Anybody who wants access to this, I'm happy to send it to you now that it's not under embargo. That is the eyeshadow palette that we're going to look at right now. This is the highlighter. Very interested to see what this is like with this pale, pale look. I mean, I have the one that's like a white, so I like that kind of stuff. Here are the two velvet mattes. They're permanent, 11 and 12. And then the Moisture Glaze are both limited edition. Now, SUQQU does, this is their spring collection. The early summer collection is one of my favorites because it's my favorite designer that does early summer, and then he does winter, which is between the fall and the holiday one. It's his collection to design himself, and I think he's just totally amazing. All right, so let's look at the eyeshadow palette. Their eyeshadow palettes are all really nice. They're like not too thick. They stack nicely. They are magnetic. They all have a mirror. And then you get a couple utensils, which actually are really nice. Like when you take this brush out, it's very silky. Like if you forgot your brush one day, I don't think you'd be like that sad. And then you get the little foamy guys too. So this is the eyeshadow palette. And I thought it wasn't going to really work for me, and it does, and I'm excited. So first we're going to take a look at the shades. This is number 151 Hana Zakari. Hana Zakari. This is what the colors look like. The top one is always like a toppery kind of a shade usually that you can put over things. These have really nice luminosity to them. Let me get a little bit more of this light shade just so that you can really see it. So that is the swatches. So we've got sort of this corally color, a really pretty pinky lavender, got a really beautiful shade that I think is almost exactly the same as this blush, kind of that mid-tone pinky rose. And then we've got this kind of apricot golden shade. And you can see that this is metallic. This is matte-ish. This one is definitely like a satin, maybe with a little metallic, and the bottom one is quite shiny also. For a palette like this, still think that we benefit greatly from giving ourselves a crease. So I'm going to do just that. Wow, my cleanup tonight is going to be super fun. Let me just take a little bit of concealer and put it on here. We'll use the Sarah Creole because that's what I can find. With light colors like this, I think giving yourself a nice even canvas helps the colors pop. If you're sort of looking for just like one of those like sheeny looks, I don't think it matters as much. But I have so many like veins and interesting wrinkles. I just like to start fresh. Okay. I'm just going to use that same taupey color from Utopian Dream to just carve out a crease. And it doesn't have to be like anything fancy until you kind of figure out what you're doing, but I like to start my shape the same way. And your eye may not jut out over here like mine. You may have more of a monolid, in which case a lot of the things that you do are going to want to be really close to the lash line. But you can still give yourself a fake crease. Just remember, we're not windshield wipering the whole thing anymore. We're upping and outing. I'm really flicking this to get more space. Okay. You can use fingers, you can use brushes. I'm going to use a combination. I'm going to start with a really small brush, and I want to go into this lilac-y kind of matte shade. And I really like a smoothness toward the inside here. of my eye. I think having a smoothness here tends to go a long way on me. Like it just sort of doesn't accent all of the sun damage and wrinkles and whatnot that I have. And I feel like it just kind of opens things up. Now, any of these could be one and dones. I think there's a lot of us that are not using 4 eyeshadows at a time, but I am going to show you all of them right now anyway. For those of you who don't care for golds and oranges, I am going to use the pinky one next, just so you have an idea of what this would look like together going into the more rosy shade. And these definitely are pigmented shades. I am going to concentrate on going behind the lash here. I know a lot of people, a lot of young people are doing, you know, that kind of goes from here to here kind of eye. Well, I think as long as you can get in this direction so that this is part of your conversation, I really think it makes your eyes just a bigger canvas to work on. You know, as we lose space in one place, we can kind of gain it in another. So that's what that would look like together. I'm going to take the golden shade. Just on a flat Angie Hot and Flashy A505. And I am going to go right here so that I'm not covering that pink, but I'm starting to build a gradient. And instead of going like full 80s crazy, I like the way that this is more watercolor looking. I'm going to use my finger to go into that topper shade. I'm going to go right in the center. And remember, for those of us with hooded eyes, getting at the lash line is very important because it is what you see when you open. And it just sort of transforms the whole look. Very pretty. They always do a great job with color. I'm going to take a very small pencil brush. I'm going to take some of this golden shade first. And I'm going to go kind of center to about 3/4. Then I'm going to go into the pinky color. Since that is what's over here, I'm going to kind of connect that. So I've got the pinky color and this golden color. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this, the one that I mixed, and kind of go underneath both of them to just sort of get that little glow. And I'm going to clean off and stick with that light matte for the edge. And I think that a pretty liner with this one, you could go with like a taupe and keep things just like really simple. or you could go with like a lavender color, which is what I'm going to go for. I'm going to do a little bit of taupe out here, and then I'm going to finish with lavender. So any kind of a brown, just because I think this is a softer look. Just where I would fan out my lashes just to get a little bit more density there. I'm going to go with the purple. These Chanel Chubby Sticks are very versatile. Now, if you don't feel like you have super connected lashes, like a really thick lash, you can either just use the brown on the whole thing, or you can wait until you got the mascara on and make a decision. I'm going to take my brown mascara from Hourglass. This is in the color Espresso. I know everybody's so into brown mascara right now. I figured I'd at least do one look with it. And I am going to just blink and really get a nice fan. I think that's pretty with it. And I know I'm going on top of like mascara that I had on all day, but it's life right now. Colored mascara is going to be like a huge thing for summer. And the way I've seen it done best is over black or brown. Then I always like to kind of check and make sure that things are making sense. This kind of a look to me needs like a very pared back lip, or I feel like I'm walking out of like high school for lunch and I'm wearing purple and eyeshadow and stuff. So just going to take a lip balm. Anything with like a lavendery hue would be nice. And you are going to be seeing lots and lots of sparkles everywhere. Just putting a little of this on my lip. And I think that it is a really pretty palette that you can do a lot of things with. Each one of these shadows can definitely be used on its own, or you can do two shadows. Like, you do not have to do a look like this. And they transform each other. One on top of the other. It looks like, you know, like a light shining or something. Really pretty. They're really pretty eyeshadows, and I think it's a beautiful collection. I can't wait to get the other pieces. I think that SUQQU's quality is the most consistent brand that I can think of right now. Okay. I look is so pretty. Thank you. All right, I'm going to put this back up. Okay. Let's move it back a tiny bit. So I want to talk about the giant elephant in the room. So now we have Hermes asking for $145 for their foundation and $110 for their primer. Let's just put that to the side for like 2 seconds. Their colors are bananas. I don't know on what planet they're going to tell me that something's cool but put it under the W category. It's very weird. The numbers don't line up. There's a tool on there that you can go on and you can take a picture or whatever it does to you. Your face is in there and it tells you what color you're going to be. Everybody that I've talked to, and I know Felice and I even talked about it, way off from like what our colors were. I decided to call Hermes today and work with one of the people and told her about, you know, the kind of colors that I like and, you know, definitely cool tone, definitely pink undertone, blah, 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 blah. She's like, oh, I think you should go with 11W. And I was like, no, I'm a cool toned person. Like if you put that on me, it's going to turn orange. The color that they picked for me was like 10 shades deeper than the ones that were even under consideration for me. So there's no way I'm buying that without trying it. And it better like do things that no one else can. I started thinking about it. I have so many complexion products that I love. I love my SUQQU. I adore my Lisa Eldridge. I like the Victoria Beckham Beauty one so much. I love my Clé de Peau. I love my Mob Beauty. I love this new SUQQU that I just got. What are the other ones that I'm forgetting? Oh, I love the Charlotte sticks. These like in the wintertime, the Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Sticks like can make you look alive again. I just have so many complexion products that I like. That new Chantecaille foundation I like. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not really in the market for a foundation. And people didn't really like their other product that they came out with. I'm not going to be on their schedule anymore, is what I started thinking. More than VB with the famous and infamous AB. Yes. Can you only imagine when Louis Vuitton comes out with their foundation? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. $900. I have no idea. But just because a foundation came out doesn't necessarily mean that I'm in the market for a foundation. You know, we all look forward to different colors and different things, but complexion products usually come in sets, like we talked about. Very few times will you have an independent brand with no giant ownership coming out with something. Usually it's part of a bigger thing, whether it's the Sephora rotation. But you'll start to notice like 13 serum foundations just came out and 12 new concealers. Just because a product comes out does not mean that I'm in the market for it. When the time comes, if I want to try it, if I don't want to repurchase something that I have, unless I see some whole new category of foundations, I just don't see why, just because they're coming out with one, why I need to buy one. That's part of my 2026. I'm setting my own speed. Like, I'm going to go as fast or slow as I'm comfortable with. And just because something new comes out doesn't mean it's going to be better than what you already have. Great. If you have a couple foundations and one of them's dried up and you're looking for something, I think you should explore. I think you should look at a lot of foundations. Because even like your own skin changes, not just seasonally, but as you get older. Like if I had told you guys that this whole region right here, that's all wrinkles now, used to have those deep cysts in them that I would have to go and get them injected at the dermatologist because they were so bad. Compared to Hermes, the BBB sounds like a steal. And doesn't that bug you? Like, isn't it crazy when you start thinking like, such a bargain? You know, like it's just, what? Have people like lost their minds? I've done a lot of reading and research, and I'm so excited for our next live because skincare is about to go through some major changes that are really good news for us. And I can't wait to tell you guys about it. The article that I'm reading is like, I'm not exaggerating, it's like 26 pages long, but it's really neat. And it has to do with, instead of creating a filter to filter out the things that we don't want, can we focus on skin longevity, skin health, not getting to that point, helping the skin to repair itself, and the science has to be real. We all have the bullshit meter now, and we are not going to stand for like fake science and fake anything. It's either going to perform or it's not. We're going to talk all about it next time. It's going to be really fun. BBB is a deal, I have to say. My skin felt great after using it for a week, but I can see why some might not like it. It is extremely hydrating. I think it's a really great one. There's a woman, and I don't know her name. She's on, I think it was Instagram. And she's taken it upon herself. I think she wants to be like the Gloria of You Love It Truly. How she does this is the darkest foundation, that lady. This one is calling out all the beauty brands for not having anybody our age in their marketing unless it's a wrinkle cream. And she targeted Victoria Beckham Beauty this time. She's like, those kids are not paying those prices, and you are an older, millennial or whatever you want to call her, borderline Gen Xer, I don't know. But not seeing representation of ourselves, it's kind of bad. I had cystic acne during perimenopause, apparently common. I had to go on a medication because a cyst would never go away by itself. That's why I had to get mine injected. They were so painful, and they're the kind that never come to the surface. Yes, fun times. Fun times. So, has anyone else seen anything else cool? I want to make one last reminder. I am seeing less and less of the fluid illuminure that is my life. So I did just purchase one from Nordstrom. They are going away faster and faster. So if it's something you want to grab, just wanted to give you a little heads up on that. What else do I want to talk about? I don't know. What about you guys? Anything? Any cool products that you've seen lately? Anything that you're... The pace of the releases is really bugging me. And Sephora puts us on like a hamster wheel. The way that SUQQU is releasing a whole collection, I miss that. Does anybody else? Do you guys miss that? Do you like it when they just come out with one thing? She has her daughter's preteen friends being her models. I mean, I know she's on them, even though she's like, you know, on an angle like this or whatever, but you're right. I don't think a lot of those kids are buying Victoria Beckham Beauty. Supposedly Gen Alpha's like doing a whole, we're just going to dupe the vibes kind of thing. And today I didn't mean like go dupe the vibes of the Chanel. I'm just saying Vamp is kind of having a moment. As Gen Xers, I feel like we own Vamp. That is ours. And get on the train if you want to. You have all the things. I mean, at this point, you guys, if you're resourceful enough and you look into your collection, for the week or two, the people are going to be all excited about it till they're on to the next thing. Does it really effing matter? And nobody knows what's on your face when you're walking around. Maybe your lipstick. If you're one of those people that doesn't wear a lipstick that lasts for 97 hours, like I cannot handle that. I was just born and raised to like put new lipstick on when I was done eating. Gen X, baby, we're the OGs. I wouldn't have bought VB even if I had money when I was young. It's kind of us. It's for us, really. It is. A lot of this stuff is for us. But really interesting things that we're going to be talking about with these like legacy brands and what the expectations are now going to be when they have years and years of research and development in covering up our aging. Now we are going skin deep, and people are moving toward wearing less makeup, not more. Oh, speaking of, I picked up, God, you guys, I love Charlotte Parlor. This woman is the owner of Dew. I'm a Dew freak now. I love it. This is the Intense Recovery Cream with 1% colloidal oatmeal skin protectant. When your skin freaks out and is mad at you, this is supposed to be the cat's meow. It's a reparative cream packed with soothing antioxidants and fortified with colloidal oatmeal to calm irritation, reduce redness and itchiness, and protect skin. An advanced barrier replenishing complex further repairs and strengthens with added hydrators, leaving skin deeply moisturized, calm, glowing, and less reactive. This is supposed to be great for any time like you do a peel or anything like that. I may be you may be late to this product, but have you all tried the YSSE Favorite Exfoliator Pads? They are great. That is so weird that you're saying this. I did not pick up those, but I've been dying to try our lip products, and I got to show you how pretty they are. They had two colors. They had the Life of the Party and the Fashionably Late. We'll go with Life of the Party first. Now, these have the awesome, I'm going to take this comment on just for 1 second, huh? They have these, you know, like the metal, the nice. This color is, I don't know. It reminds me of something that like Brigitte Bardot would have worn. And by the way, I'm sad about her. It's just got this really pretty pinky hue. And this stuff stays on you like a treatment. It's called a treatment. Like a Gloss Hydrating Lip Tint. It is delicious, delightful, like no scent, no flowers, no cookies, no nothing. It's just lip, and it's pretty. I think this nude is so beautiful. I don't even want to take it off. And then this is the other one that they have. There's two other colors. There's like a red and there's a berry. This one just has that like a little bit deeper nude. You guys, I'm telling you, you could sleep in this like a lip mask. That's what it feels like. It's so committed. Love Dude just got their Forever eye masks. I love their eye masks. I do. No one knows what's on our faces for sure. That's why I'm a sucker for beautiful packaging and love to pick up and use. Yes, that is what it's about. It is the romance that you have with the products when you're applying them. You know, when you put them on. Going to Memphis tomorrow to get my hair done, adding those lippies to my Sephora list. Love that there's no taste or scent. And I'm getting the berry, and I might even get the red because I could make it like light. This is the Molly Sims brand. It's spelled YSE, but people call it Wise. Wise. I think she's doing great things. She's got a primer. She's got an SPF. She's got those pads that Holly was talking about that are an exfoliant. I have to look and see if it's lactic acid or what. If it's lactic, I might have to pick them up. I just got the sample of the Dew Moisturizer, and it's really nice. I'm still testing. I am on my third Dew product now. I've got that Rich Barrier Cream. Now I've got the reactive one, and I've got the eye stuff for the masks. And honestly, I love the person who owns it. I think she is a funny, smart, grounded, realistic person. And she's like, it's skincare. It's not plastic surgery. Like, she's just real. The best way I've found to use Dew Instant Angel is putting it over Road Blazing Milk. Well, hello, Holly. I love the layering. Maria, we were talking about you earlier. Did you see my story about you? You need to do a get ready with me outside with Annie. After those videos that you put of the little girl cooking, I want to see you putting on makeup. Since you wear a full face when you go down there, we all want to see you doing your makeup out in the open. What do you think? The other thing I'm saving to show you, because it's a skincare thing and I want to talk about it separately. That would be chaos. That is called what people want to see in 2026. No more rehearsed baloney. People want to see messy. And I do want to tell you guys that I am recording videos and I'm lightly editing, which means like if I say the word like 100 times, I'll take that out. Or if I like have a sneezing fit or need to get up and go to the bathroom, I'm going to cut it. Otherwise, you are going to see me messing up in the raw the way it is. It's not going to be overproduced. I don't have a team of people helping me. I don't want you to think I'm an AI. I won't use any filters, and it's just going to be real. That's what I've decided. I will also be starting a Substack, and this damn website's gonna get done. I'm like there. Ooh, this lip stuff is so good. It's cushiony and it looks pretty. I love it. Hi, Holly. Holly, that would be perfect combo. Yes, the angel is what I'm trying. It's exciting. It's fun trying new stuff. Also a little scary though. The skincare is scary. I'm always like, what? I have to have like full belief and full science and understanding of a product before I do that. Maria, what's going on with you? Have you, did you get the Chanel and did you try it? Did you like it? What pieces did you get? Why am I so cold? The angel on its own wasn't moisturizing enough. My daughter told me she uses it over Rogue. Great combo. Nice. I would have to use makeup and brushes and need to be thrown out because Annie would try to eat them. I just stopped peeling after restarting Retin-A 3 months of flake off. Oh, I know. I'm back in my Trentino and 0.05 and I'm kind of proud. I've got some Chanel, but the face palette isn't in New Zealand yet. Maria, did you like the one with the peachy colors? Was that like more you? What the heck? I think you should skip it. If you're not into like mauve-y tones, I would skip it. I'm there too, just got back on it. I know. I'm at 0.05 and I've got to push forward soon and I'm scared. I almost feel like I have to wait until spring. 0.05 is fine though. I'm doing it every day though. The peachy one is lovely, but I don't reach for it really. I'm telling you that if you are not bonkers for mauves and pinks, skip it, but don't skip the eyeshadows, the singles. They're really pretty. Anything else, guys? Anything anybody wants to share? You got the brush set and the 2 singles. Very smart. I am picking up that one lipstick that I didn't get. Because there's like a lipstick that coordinates with each color. You're going to get the new Chance body washes. Oh, I saw those. I saw those. I am going to put my Chanel girl in one last time here. If you want anything from Bloomingdale's, she can help, even though she works for Chanel. And oh, I also have some quads that I got from Tavia that came. They'll probably surface in the next year. Did anyone pick up that one from Nordstrom? Oh, got the new Dior bronzer stick in 3-2 warm. It looks orange on people that don't mind looking orange. Like the older stick in 01 light better. I think that these new sticks from Gucci Westman are going to be great. That is Natalia's number. I will tell you guys that she is the sweetest person. I've known her for years and years and years. And she is from Ukraine, and you just can't imagine what this family has gone through. So I love to give her business when I can. They have like her brother and his whole family living there. You have to try Iris and Romeo lip balm in Dawn. It's awesome and feels great. Perfect color. I will be picking that up this summer because it's one of those SPF ones. But yes, that sounds fantastic. Has anyone tried the new Gucci blushes? Anybody? Ooh, and get the Gucci face mist. I didn't know there was one. I'm getting a couple, Felice. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, the Gucci blushes I want to see in person. The pigmentation like skyrockets on those, and I've got to figure out like, where am I going to be in that? Hi, sweetie pie. It is the finest mist, tiny, tiny droplets. I love that. I love a good mist. I look forward to your review, Maria. Me too. Hi, Lisa. Does anyone need any like hugs or therapy right now? Does anybody want to throw anything out into the group? Anything we can help anybody with? Is anybody in that like January doldrums thing where it's just, it's a hard month, like it's a long month? Hi, Holly. This SUQQU stuff, I am happy to send to anybody who wants to look through it. Their collections are very consistent, and I can say that there have been almost no products that I have not enjoyed. I got your hair done. It's always a good day. I found new barrettes that are magnets. 2026 has been a long year already. Poor Molly has had a hard start to her day. Her January sucks. And Molly, I predict that every day starting in like 2 days, you're going to send me your car thermometer and just be like, what the F? I hate January. I was supposed to be born on 1/24. Thank heavens I got here in December. My son says the same thing. It's been a hard month for me because I miss my old place so much, but I have made blueberry muffins today and they rocked. And I bet it smelled really good in your house. The thing about a house is that it's a house until you make it a home. Till you start having friends over and you can like get comfortable, and it's not about moving things and unpacking and decorating and moving stuff and figuring it out. When you can actually live in it and share it with people that you love, it becomes a home. You'll get there. Moving sucks. It's hard. It's exhausting. It's bank account draining. I can't imagine how many times you've gone to like Home Goods this month. Although I go there for therapy. I find it very therapeutic to walk around there. There's something about leaving with like, you know, coffee from Japan or whatever. It's just random stuff. Yes, feels like the year has been going on forever. It's been a tough year. Nothing better than the smell of blueberry muffins. When I move, I get new indoor plants. They always add joy. That's such a good idea, Holly. It's nice to have other living things where you are that don't make a mess. It's funny. My son is back, you know, because he graduated early. My sisters, one of the kids is finishing school online. The other one is doing some sort of, I don't know, part of his master's where he works in a doctor's office. So he's living at home too. She's got all three boys there because one of them is going to college next year. She's like, it smells. I have no food. It's a mess. I have nowhere to go. She's like cracking me up. I'm like, we complain when we're empty nesters and we complain when we don't. I want muffins. Yes, I plan for plants. Plants help. Have a few friends over. Toast a few glasses of wine. Share some laughs and it will feel like home again. It's so hard at the beginning. Moving everything around. We're all like such creatures of habit, and you realize how much you do on muscle memory. Like you don't even think about how you close a drawer in the kitchen with your hip and, you know, walk over to this or do, you know, the buttons on the dishwasher. It's like you just do it and you don't have to think about it. It'll get easier. It will. Definitely. Well, ladies, it is 11:11. I find that to be good luck. I wish you all a lucky, fantastic rest of your week. I will see you all either Friday or Sunday. We're going to talk about what's coming up in skincare for us. And I'm telling you guys, it's good news. It's really good news. I'm sending so much love to everybody. Mwah. I hope you all have sweet dreams tonight, and I'll see you all later this week. DM me if you have any questions. Good night, everybody. Love you.